Ladies and gentlemen, may I have a round loud of applause to welcome Professor Dr. Triloknath Singh, Honorable Director of Indian Institute of Technology, Patna, Mrs. Alpana Singh, Professor Dr. Anup Keshri, Professor Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, IIT Patna, Dr. Sai Kiran Oruganti, CEO of the Indian Institute of Technology, Patna, Mr. Niraj Rajhans, CEO and General Secretary, Microtech Education Society, Professor Dr. Amya Baumik, President, Lincoln University College, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor Datin Dr. Hafiza J. Hassan, ladies and gentlemen, the Malaysian National Anthem. May I request all to stand. India National Anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Lincoln Global Voice.
Perpaduan kejayaan berilmu, bangunkan wawasan harapanmu, graduan yang berilmu.
Together we bring global knowledge with pride and glory in our hearts. The pursuit of wisdom, lifelong learning and leadership. This is our promise. In unity we shall stand side by side. Halls of thinking, heart are opens wide. Linking into now unfolds, global vision story to be told. United goals of victory, stand as one entity. Linking into move the goal, let our education grow. Still united, legacy of birth, the guiding star. We raise the bar across the globe in unity. We raise the hope. As we reach for the stars together, work as graduates stand across the globe. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Lincoln's excellence forever seen. In unity we shall stand side by side. In halls of thinking, heart and opens wide. Linking until now unfolds, global vision story to be told. United goals of victory, stand as one entity. Linking until move the goal, let our education grow. Still united, legacy of birth, the guiding star. We raise the bar across the globe in unity. We raise the
Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very good morning to all the respected deans, deputy deans, lecturers, staff, delegates of IIT. Namaste. We welcome you to Lincoln University College. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate all of your time for taking off from your busy schedule to join us today. We will be witnessing the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between Lincoln University College and Indian Institute of Technology. The objective of this MOU is to achieve a mutual understanding of this partnership so that we can move forward into enforceable contract everyone feels confident about. Ladies and gentlemen, it also helped both organizations to work together and understand one another's perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our honor to welcome our president, Professor Dr. Amya Baumig, to deliver his welcoming speech. Please welcome, Doctor.
Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all of you, especially our Director of IIT Patna, Professor Tilaknath Singh, and of course, Mrs. Alpana Singh couldn't come, and Professor Dr. Anup Kesri, and Dr. Sai Kiran, and Mr. Neeraj Rajans, and our deans, DBC, colleagues, lecturers, friends. We are very pleased today, a big milestone we are going to start between IIT Patna and Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Let me give you a little bit of background of IIT so that you will know with whom we are partnering with. IIT, the Indian Institute of Technology, started in 1950. First IIT was started the then British detention camp in Hisley detention camp. And this Hisley detention camp in 1930, when British used to rule India, that time Mahatma Gandhi started non-aligned movement. And this is the place when started the British tried their best to put all those independent movement people to put into one jail and could not. So then they shifted to this place, and this is the second detention camp in Indian history made by British rule. Then when it was late 1940s or rather after independence, Mr. Sarkar, who actually formed a committee and reported that there should be IIT. And the first IIT started in Kharagpur, West Bengal, and that's the detention camp. And this IIT was established by the Act of Parliament Act, and they are very autonomous. They do not report to anyone. They directly report to the parliament. And from Kharagpur started one, and slowly Delhi, Mumbai, Kanpur, Madras, and now total 23 IITs in India. This IIT has been established as National Importance Institute. And when Mr. Sarkar formed a committee and he recommended that Engineering Technology Institute in India to be established at parallel with MIT. And it was very much affiliated in the beginning with MIT, lot of. And it so happened that this Hisley detention camp during Second World War, US Air Force used to use this detention camp. So it has a great importance of IIT. And just to give you a little bit more information, our Lincoln University original name was MIT. MIT, we got that. But then when I started with MIT, that time all of you know that Tun Mahathir was the prime minister. And people thought, oh, linked with Mahathir Institute of Technology. So I decided to change the name to Lincoln. That's the little background of history, which none of you perhaps know that. So I have a passion, and I still continue to keep my email ID, amia@mit.edu.my. Some of you may have seen my 2 email ID, and that's the history behind the MIT. So when I see MIT and IIT, so the vision of Lincoln is very much aligned with reputable institution. The birth of our Lincoln is just not came up with. So vision was establishing a very good reputable institution. and which I often say, the world is not shortage of money. The world is not shortage of money. The world is shortage of great vision and great mission. So when I started alone, and in fact, I was with Ottawa University Director of International Affairs, and I was in Bangalore, and I came back from Bangalore and I said, enough is enough, just quit. And why I'm talking about Bangalore, the gentleman whom I met him in 2001, on 15th April this year, after 23 years, we met each other at the airport. And he met me. Are you Amia? I said, yes. How do you know my name? Hey, I am Niraj. Niraj, rang my bell. Were you in this? Yes. I said, what are you doing? And he said, he is now some sort of ambassador of Palau Island, the US place. And both of us flying together this month, 26, to Palau Island and see what we can do. So it's how the connecting, and we were so happy. And he was trying to catch the flight from Hyderabad to Delhi, and I was trying to catch my flight from Hyderabad to KL. And it so happened that after 24 hours, 4 years meeting each other, and they said, "Hey, let's fly there, see what we can do. Maybe we'll have Lincoln in Palau Island." Thank you very much. So, Professor Tilak Singh, we are very pleased to welcome you. That Lincoln is a great institution. I am very proud of our faculty member staff. They are equally devoted. I'm sure, as you know, the head of the institution, you will have little bit of knocking here, knocking there, organizational issues. And if you don't have there, something is problem, all right? So that's normal. So we do have this kind of scenario at Lincoln, but they are all united, which you can see everybody is here to witness the great MOU between the two institutions. We can assure you, as Professor SK yesterday put it very precisely, I like that. He said, you have a great brand name and Lincoln has a great network. Together, this expertise of combination, we can literally create a great impact, not only in Malaysia and India, throughout the world. That's what President Abraham Lincoln wanted, that everybody should have access of higher education. Believe me, our people are equally inspired by great President Abraham Lincoln, as well as Swami Vivekananda puts it, that education is the manifestation of the divinity which each and every soul has. And that's what we strive for it. We started very humbly with one program, only with computer science in 2002 as a diploma level. But with all of these members' support, today we have more than 160 programs approved and accredited. And these programs, starting from foundation level, in other words, if someone has failed 10 plus 2, they can join with as long as they have 10th grade pass, which is equivalent to O level, they can join with our foundation program. So in other words, that doesn't have to pass the 12th grade. As long as they pass 10th grade, they can join with our foundation course. And that foundation, we managed to get approval under ODL. Ayuni, are you around, Ayuni? Ayuni and her, yes, she's the in charge of that foundation and a wonderful lady. She has been working very diligently. I'm proud of her. And she's the in charge. Thank you, Ayuni. So if any student has passed 10th grade and could not achieve certain grade at 12th grade level, they can join with foundation. We have both foundation in science and foundation in arts. So, and it is a 1-year course, 3 semesters, very intensive. If it is science, that means physics, chemistry, math, biology, depending upon which stream they want to go. And if it is arts, they can take it business, management, and so forth. So after that 1 year, they can proceed to bachelor degree, and which we can deliver throughout the world. So foundation program we have, and some of them, those who have passed 10 plus 2 or high school 12th grade and do not have a chance to join at bachelor degree, they can join at diploma, which is 2.5 years course. So if they do diploma, so again, they don't need to have 10 plus 2. From the 10th grade, they can also join diploma. So through the diploma route, they can directly join at the second year of bachelor degree. So we have many pathways to come into university degree system. And that's what I put it, that President Abraham Lincoln said, everybody has a chance to have the higher education. So from diploma, then they can do the bachelor degree and then proceed to master's, proceed to PhD, proceed to postdoctoral. So that's what we have. And of course, in the field of engineering technology, we are very young, very much young. We got to learn a lot of things from you, and that's where the Dean, Dr. Jamaluddin, whom you met yesterday. However, in the health sciences, we have done pretty good job. Not only in Malaysia, throughout the world we have done. So with this, with your support, together we shall be able to move forward both business, technology, engineering, and create a great impact in the society. Just for your information, Times Higher Education under the UN SDG Agenda 2030, the SDG number 4, quality education, we achieved number 32 in the world. I'm not behind it. These are the people. I'm just, marketeer. I have to speak, but I am proud of all of them. All of them are empowered. They make their own decision. And I'm proud of their achievement, their decision-making process, their supporting attitude. And you will find that when jointly we implement any program, you will see the success. For all of your information, IIT Patna and Lincoln, after signing agreement, we are looking at providing dual degree of our graduates. Thank you very much. We will be applying to Ministry of Higher Education, which things are in place, and our students will have. Other than dual degree, we will have also executive courses, which our ministry and MQA do not allow us to offer executive programs. And that is a great opportunity. Executive more onto as a training courses. That means upskilling, which we will be launching by getting approval from our Ministry of Human Resources, so that, and again, we will take it to globally. Third, though it is third, but it is the top priority between both the institutions, the research, innovation, patent, and commercialization. And I appreciate Dr. Sai's input yesterday when we were discussing. I said, don't stop at patent. He said, because we are planning that to recruit PhD students, give them free scholarships, meaning they do not have to pay any tuition fees. They will bring their research project as a part of commercialization, and what Dr. Sai suggested, we will allow them to start their own company. We will fund them so that the research project, what they are trying to do, we are immediately focusing on to commercialization, that as a part of entrepreneur, and which you know that we have been talking about it. And that's a great, thank you, Dr. Sai. I appreciate that. So this is the three main agenda we will definitely move forward. And for your information, Professor saying, Lincoln has a great record. When we sign MOU, we do not look at that MOU paper will become a part of museum. We will make sure that we achieve our goal. Just to give you an example. Just to give you an example, 2008. That time we were not university or degree granting institution. We were diploma. So, and that time in our country, the nursing qualification, nursing degree was the qualification. Unfortunately, our Dato Bibi couldn't come. She had to go to the hospital this morning. And that time she was the director and registrar of nursing board. And we signed an agreement with UK University, Huddersfield, to run their bachelor degree program. And that time in Malaysia, everybody was trying to see how quickly we can launch bachelor degree in nursing. So few universities signed with few UK universities. Everybody failed. Lincoln graduated almost 300 nurses with UK University Huddersfield, and we did it. So in other words, Professor saying, when we take up any task, our colleagues, our staff, I'm proud of them, they take it very seriously. Of course, they know if they don't take, an old man will, nag behind all those people. So they don't want to be nagged, so they carry on. So I'm really proud of them. And thank you once again. And I appreciate Dr. Tanima Bhattacharya, who has taken initiative, and Dr. Tanmay and Subhadeep. I know Dr. Tanmay and Dr. Sai, they are colleagues together. Dr. Tanmay, where are you? Huh? Oh, okay, went down. They were colleagues together, and colleagues together. They even worked together in China. So when Dr. Tanima brought the idea, I said, please go ahead along with Subhadeep. Subhadeep, are you around? Yes. So both of them came to me. I said, go ahead. And then they started discussing and so forth. Finally, here we are today. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This is how our staff is given encouragement to move forward in the project, and we management provide full support for that. So here is Dr. Tanmay. Thank you. We were talking when yesterday, first time they came in, Dr. Sai didn't want to talk to me much. He said, I'm looking for Tanmay. I said, oh my gosh. So immediately he was engaged in another meeting with me, with Aslin. Aslin, are you around? Okay. And I said, no, better finish the meeting, come down. So that goes how in the academic industry, that friendship, the colleague attitude, if you know each other, a lot of things happen very easily. So the staff who are here, take the example, use your network and we can do anything. And finally, let you know, the IIT has a name in the world. Most of the scientists in the US, you will find they are IIT graduates. So we are very lucky that Professor Tilaknath Singh and his team, in spite of his busy schedule, he has traveled, by the way, by Air Asia, not by Singapore Airlines. So you can see how humble. And Air Asia, no business class, no premium economic class. It's just a simple economic class. And that's the true nature of academic people. They don't care of all these. They only care how I can take the education to the masses. Thank you, Professor. Really appreciate for your presence today. And with this, we welcome you, Professor. And this will be that not the first or last. We will continue to have many more occasions that we will sign together in the world. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Amya, for your wonderful remarks. It's our honor to welcome Professor Dr. Triloknath Singh, Director of IIT Patna. Let me tell you his profile, ladies and gentlemen. Professor T.N. Singh is currently serving as the Director of the Indian Institute of Technology, Patna. He completed his education with a BSc and MSc in Geology, followed by a PhD from Banaras Hindu University, BHU, in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. Ladies and gentlemen, his academic journey then led him through various roles, starting as a research associate at the Institute of Technology after becoming a lecturer, senior lecturer, and eventually an associate professor at the Indian Institute. Ladies and gentlemen, alongside his academic responsibility, Professor Singh has been an independent director of Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited since 2017. His contribution extend to academic administration, where he held various positions, such as a member of Proctorial Board, Warden Treasurer, Convener, Organizing Secretary, Vice Chairman, and Chairman in numerous workshops. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Dr. Triloknath Singh, Director of IIT Patna, on the stage to deliver his introductory speech. Please welcome.
Good morning, namaskar, salam alaikum to all of you. Professor Amia, distinguished, learned faculty members, administrator, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to standing over such a learned people who has established a remarkable institution. The learning tree is expanding slowly and having the very, you can say, this remarkable and rememberable journey of this university, what Professor Rami has narrated to all of you. It is a very satisfactory remark he has given. He has also given the history of IIT, how it developed, and what is the journey of the 70 plus years of this IIT. This IIT Patna established in 2008. And again, as he said, that first institution started in the shelter of the prisoners of the independent journey of India. We have started our institution in a small diploma campus with very few rooms. And then slowly we moved to our large campus of 500 acres plus area in 2015. And slowly we are also progressing as other institutions are growing. That we have many MOUs within the India, outside the India, but mostly it will be the one objective, one parameter, by one department to the another department. One institution with this other institution have the limited access. But this MOU, we have kept everything in open sky. So, looking through the strength, ability, capability, and capacity of this linker, I don't want to restrict only your institution as a good market value or as social perception, but I fully understood the capacity and capability and deliverability of the faculty members and as an institution. So this MOU will impute and open an access for both the institution to utilize the facilities, the intellectual brain, and whatever the things which can be complement and supplement to each other to grow together and fulfill the dream of the human being expected across the world, that let everybody should have this educational access opportunity to grow, and then the society will grow. Education is the key driver to remove all kind of the difficulty which are either created by nature or man-induced creation, because we have the habit that we first create the problem, then resolve it. So we'll try to work together, and then we can see how best we can deliver. Both the institutions have a good record. Past is good, and I think we can work together, then future will be glorious. As you said, Honorable President, that this will be the start, and there is no end of this one. I appreciate the Honorable President commitment, and this commitment is visible on the record. So there is no way to say that I know this thing and that thing. It is all the public domain about his contribution. A truly academician, by heart and mind both, I can say. A great human being by heart, and having the feeling about the society. So this MOU, somebody says that whether it is a beginning of the end or end of the beginning. So what he said, that we have started one step ahead, I can say. Walk together, work together, and deliver together, and fulfill the demand and aspiration of the millions of people who have been deprived by any region not to come into the mainstream of the education. Because I know when you have this IIT system, the intake is very, very small. Now 6 to 23. In spite of that, the percentage had not grown much as far as the intake is concerned. So many people say whether it is a competitive examination of selection or a competitive examination for the rejection. Because 98% we are rejecting the people, selecting a 1.5%, sometimes 2% like that. So majority will be rejected. But it doesn't mean that they are not capable. They don't have the IQ. They all are, means I can say 10% people are on the same level. But you say, and you know that there is some days good for somebody, some days is bad for that. That doesn't mean the days are bad. So on the time of examination, a few 1 or 2 question plus and minus make this changes, that somebody is crossed the line, somebody has been stopped at that line. But they have the capability. And for them, if you cannot think, then I think this talent will be somewhere going to the wane. And I remember in one meeting when our Indian, very popular and most renowned scientist across the world, Professor APJ Abdul Kalam, a question has been asked in the Science Congress at Barodara. That time he was advisor to the Prime Minister of India. That this is the biggest problem of brain drain in India. And he was a very jolly person, not taking much stress, but enjoying the work. He told, brain drain is better than brain in drain. So let this, it should be drained and get the cleaner, because you know the flowing water, they never get destroyed and spoiled unless somebody had not injected and infused something like what we are doing at this pollutant level of the water. So these are the things which I always remember, and I appreciate Professor Kalam's words, and I follow in my life also, that if anybody wants to go for his growth is associated with the society growth. If Professor Amia restrained his decision to be in the Lucknow University, maybe he will be the Vice Chancellor or UGC Chairman, and many other places he can be accommodated based on his the caliber. But what he has contributed to the global level as a society is remarkable. It should be the appreciated. And he is the one who can be inspirational to the many young people. But you have the great commitment, you can do it. Never thinks who are coming with you. I think most of you love this Indian movie. And one of the great actors of all the time, Amitabh Bachchan says, मैं जहां से खड़ा होता हूं वहीं से लाइन शुरू होती. So I stand in the queue starts behind. And the Amia is one who has shown this dialogue in the true spirit and translated in the society, that he has started alone, and we have the galaxy of intellectuals across the world are in his team. Many of these bureaucrats are with him. Many of these learned people from these different institutions across the world are supporting him for the good cause. So this kind of this MOU will give opening an opportunity. He has given the 3 to 4 goals that we can start with this. But that is simply a beginning, the rolling the ball on the ground. And then we can see how many others are coming with their great idea and strengthening it by bricks to make this a huge building, a stable building, sustainable building in academic area. So what he said, that if everything is good in your day, then I recall this one of the quote from the Einstein. He said that if in a full day you don't have any problem, then think about there is something big, bad going behind it. So if there is no problem in the full day, it means either you are sleeping, you are lazy, or you have closed your eyes to see the problem. Because problems are always there, and problems give inspiration, give a strength to work hard, to achieve our goal, increase the sometimes speed, increase the time of working, increase the time of thinking, all these things. Then whatever he has talked about, this vision, mission. Again, I remember one quote. If you have a good, and in science and engineering and social science and administration also people follow. If you have, because everywhere people say, what is your vision about the institution? You ask even the political people, what is the vision of you for this nation? These questions always comes in the mind. People say that if you have a good vision, then your success possibility is 25%. But if you have the good vision and mission, then the success will be added again 25%. So it is 50. But still remain, even 50% is left. But if you have the good action, then this 50 will be added and nobody can stop you. So all together translate to say a person successful, then only it is possible. So I think both the institutions are very clear about mission and vision. But rest I am living on this faculty members, because once you start in action, then my view as a director and the president view of this university will be only translated to make it the 100%, because we are the person, we are both together will be 50% only. So your contribution is equally important, and it will be appreciated if you can think in a manner to achieve and deliver 100%. As an administrator, he told that he is behind the people if you are not working. It is a good sign of a very humble administrator. All the time caution you, all the time he will make you to think carefully, take care of these objectives which is given, the goal which is given, and then we can succeed. So, in the nutshell, the president or the director of the institute, vice chancellor of the institute is only the facilitator. We can provide you a just cleaning the path for you to walk freely on that one. So if any hurdle on your roadmap, our job is to clean that one, but we cannot compel you after cleaning to walk on that. So walking is your choice. Cleaning is our choice. We will give you a very, very smooth and clear and transparent path to work together. And I see a lot of opportunity, a huge opportunity. Geographically, we are very close. Culturally, we are very close. And that gives a better strength than any other MOU I foresee. Because these are the difficulties to grow. Many a times, we have a very good scientist from very reputed institute of this US or some good university from the Europe. Why you come back? We are doing extremely fine on that place. You have the permanent position, you have the good position. Then they say, sir, we have the problem for our children. They are not growing with this, the culture, the society we want to grow. And that is the reason they come back. Sometimes due to the adaptability of this ecosystem, compel them to come back. But the Malaysia and the India, our roots are interconnected. Our culture is almost same. Food habit is also same. The nature is also almost same kind of this nature. A little bit plus and minus, that just make, because in India we have the similar kind of the one path, have one section having the heavy rain, another section is the dry. And most of these my Indian colleagues, they can witness and endorse whatever I have said. So this is also very important. If we have a satisfaction, a level other than the science and the technology and our research, that also gives some kind of, you can the strength in our thinking, in our progressing process. So with these words, I'm extremely grateful from my core of heart to the very honorable president of this institution, the deans of this institution, faculty member, senior advisors of this institution, for making these events happening with their great commitment, great devotion, great dedication, I can say. And of course, I have seen the discipline, so there is no way to say about it. my colleagues, they are very eagerly waiting that once how to start and when to start, I'm leaving on them because they have to start. But as a administrator, my expectation will be as soon as quick as, and then we can grow together. Because if you want to walk alone, you can walk fast. Nobody is competitor. But we can walk together to make a rhythm and understand each other and add value on the educational system across the world. So I'm once again thankful and grateful to you and your all faculty members for a wonderful hospitality from the airport, picking up the airport in the early morning. I appreciate this lady just standing. And our appreciation to ma'am, looking through not the work we are doing, but she is so pleasant, so dedicated from morning to evening. Because yesterday I have seen from the morning 7 o'clock to the night 10:30, she is working and the entire team is working. This gentleman is here, he's busy in the so they are all the people. It shows the temperament, working culture of this university. That how, because this we once we are doing the trading, we don't see the lot, we see the sample. So we have seen the sample at the airport, and we think that we are in the right place, in the right time, with the right people. So the decision will be very, very right. And we'll go ahead with these words. Once again, very humbly say that thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you, Professor Singh, for your wonderful remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on the stage Dr. Sai Kiran Uruganti to deliver his speech. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Sai Kiran Uruganti is a seasoned academic and researcher, held the position of assistant professor at the Indian Institute of Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Thank you very much, everyone. And I'm especially thankful to my people from IIT Patna to keep up with my antics all the time. I'm a very simple and stupid man. I don't have much to say. I'm very happy to be associated with all of you. And as Professor Singh rightly pointed out yesterday, we've got a very lively team, by the way. And I'm very thankful to Miss Josephine and Daisy there. And of course, my old friend Tanmay here and Tanima. And thank you very much. And you're a great anchor, by the way. So yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. Let's get it going. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor, for a very short and sweet speech. Ladies and gentlemen, may I call upon Mr. Niraj Rajhant to deliver your speech, sir. Please welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Niraj is the General Secretary and Chief Executive Officer and General Secretary, Microtech Education Society, to deliver his speech. Please welcome.
Very good morning and namaste to all of you. Actually, I am not just kind of academician, but my main hierarchy and main system is to do marketeer like Mr. Amya, Dr. Amya, whatever he is doing, I am seeing him in my future, what I have to do, right? And because when he came here, hopefully somewhere around 40, in between 40 to 45, he was at the age of 40 to 45. Right, sir? If I am wrong, then please correct me. So we will definitely work together. And main thing for coming of myself in place of you, because of IIT Patna, because we are offering so many programs in hybrid mode, in which your students can visit IIT Patna, our students can visit your institutions at Malaysia as well as other places. Many places your organization are situated. So, and in hybrid mode, we are going to give every kind of liberty to students. In fact, if they want to do executive MBA, they can join from after third year of their graduation, and they will complete it in 5 years. In fact, we can, if we can redesign the course structure, even in MBA, even in MTech. If I don't know how here is the market of MTech, because our expertise in MTech, MBA, in UG programs we are doing in computer science, Bachelor of Business Administration, and many more are in future. We will going to actually in IIT system. There is something you need always a go ahead sign from BOG. That's why the main important, and I am very lucky and very fortunate that Professor T.N. Singh sir's blessing is on me, and due to his blessing only, I am running 4 courses, 4 programs, 2 programs in UG and 2 programs in PG, MBA, MTech, BSc, CHDA, and BBA in UG. So we can start any day for these 4 courses, and later on we will mutually discuss and go ahead. Thank you very much. I have given a few idea just to start with.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Niraj. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Dr. Anup Kumar Keshri, who is currently an associate professor in Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering at Indian Institute of Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, please, may I call upon Dr. Anup Kumar Keshri to deliver his speech. Please welcome.
Distinguished Honorable Director Sir, Professor T.N. Singh, Director IIT Patna, Honorable President, Professor Amya, my colleagues, Dr. Sai Kiran, Mr. Neeraj Rajhans, all the faculty members of the Lincoln University colleges, all the administrators, all the teaching and non-teaching staffs. Very good morning to all of you. So now, very first thing, actually, I am leading the Department of Research and Development at IIT Patna. All of you have just now heard about the IIT, right? What is our IIT system is, how we are functioning. But it is my responsibility to talk about the IIT Patna, what exactly we are doing there, and I will give you just 2 and 3 minutes what exactly we are doing that. For IIT Patna now, we will tell you that our IIT Patna starts with our very, very great administrator, our Honorable Director, Professor T.N. Singh Sir, who is the great researcher and the great scientist throughout the globe. If you see that, the research citation, what he is having, it is marvelous, around 20, crossing more than 20,000. This gives us the energy, and he is our role model for all the researchers at IIT Patna. Now, when we talk about the research culture, we are having the 160 faculties at present and going to reach very soon around 180 or 190 faculties throughout the campus. Our research scholars and the faculty members are continuously or tirelessly working on doing the cutting edge research technology there. Recently, our faculty members have published the papers into the Nature Nanotechnology, which is the highly reputed journal, and where the top-notch universities are trying to put the papers there. We are not putting the papers only in the Nature Nanotechnology, but also in the advanced materials by the Wiley, advanced functional materials, ACS Nano, and a lot of in the series are there. We are the first one to talk about the invention of the borophene, about the 2D materials. This has come from the IIT Patna. Now, when we are doing this cutting edge technology research, we are continuously need the funding. Now our system is that we are definitely getting a lot of the grants from the government, but now our government is encouraging us a lot to do the research with the companies and commercialize the whatever we are doing in our laboratory. So we are signing a lot of the MOUs, not only with the universities, but also with a lot of the multinational companies. And the list is very long. Let me tell you about that. Some of the companies like Tata Steel, Tata Motors, Volvo Research, Sony Research, Denka Japan. With all this, we are doing the signing the MOUs. We are filing a lot of the patents. If you see that since the inception of the IIT Patna, we have filed hundreds of the patents. Out of that, 52 number of the patent has already been granted. Now, we are continuously getting the fund from the national, international agencies, as well as from a lot of the multinational companies. Now, since the inception of IIT Patna, we have crossed the funding of bringing the fund of the 500 crores. And I'm very happy to inform you that our Honorable Director, sir, is leading the mega project at IIT Patna, which is crossing more than 100 crores. We are publishing the regularly a lot of the books. You may see that finding the books from IIT Patna, which is in the Amazon, which is in a lot of the in the sectors, which you can see that few books are into the landscape and the landslide and in the mining area, which is the very renowned and also attracted a lot of the researchers throughout the globe. So you can see that how we are publishing, how we are encouraged to do the quality research, how to bring the funding at IIT Patna, and our research scholars who is getting graduated, they are being placed at many places. One of our BTech students recently, this is the one news which we have got it. He is assistant professor in the University of California, Irvine. So our research scholars are getting the positions in the top-notch universities in US as a faculty members. So this is all about, I think, in 1 or 2 minutes, I was able to tell you that about our research and development culture at IIT Patna. And I'm very happy to be here, seeing the culture at the Lincoln University colleges. I am taking a lot of things from here, which I will also discuss with among our faculty members and try to do a further good job. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor, for your wonderful speech.
All of you, can you take pen and paper? What he said, 500 crores equals to how much in millions? 1 crore equals to 10 millions. I just want to, sometimes they wouldn't know what is crores and lakhs. So I thought I better. So can you calculate that how much fund they get in terms of research? 1 crore equals to 10 millions. So 500 crores equals to how many millions? Can anybody quickly tell me? So that means how many billions? 5 billions they get fund research. That is exactly what I wanted to do. That is why the name MIT started. The money for the institution doesn't come from teaching tuition fees, just to let you know. It is the research fund that gives the money. That's where you become rich. That's where you can get bonus. So, ladies and gentlemen, now you know why Lincoln has been emphasizing on masters and PhD courses. So the vision mission is very much integrated, as Professor Singh said it. I'm not pushing for undergraduate. So now those who are faculty lecturers, please make sure the accreditation doesn't fail, master and PhD. All right. So all of you should take very seriously, and that is what we are looking for, the research funding, and that is where we can create the impact, and that is where, now global, everybody is looking for money, right? So money is there. It is how you can dig the mine. Lincoln has created the gold mine, but you should know how to mine that gold. That's the problem. Unfortunately, Malaysia at one point in time, the economy used to be the tin mining, but the tin mining is gone. And that is why some of you are not able to understand the importance of gold mine in Lincoln. So all of you, please take that opportunity to have great impact onto this. Thank you. And just to let you know, Dato CEO and registrar had to go for very, very important emergency meeting. They called me at 7 a.m. and that is why you see that they are not around. So Datin, you will sign on behalf of registrar. I think so. So both of them are not around, and Dato Bibi had to see the specialist for her knee. So unfortunately, but they will join with us later. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Life was always matter of waiting for the right moment to act. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sign the MOU. May I call upon Professor Dr. Triloknath Singh, the Director of IIT Patna, Professor Dr. Anup Kumar Keshri, the Project Director, and Professor Dr. Amya Baume on the stage for the MOU signing. This is between the Indian Institute of Technology, Technology Innovation Hub, Indian Institute of Technology Patna, and Lincoln University College. There is another MOU. Signing is going on between IIT Patna and Lincoln Professional Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a loud round of applause. An MOU is a starting point of negotiation between multiple parties to signal the intent of doing business or coming to an agreement. It simplifies a legal contract by establishing the key objectives and goals. The MOU signed between Indian Institute of Technology, Patna, Technology Innovation Hub, Lincoln University College, and Lincoln Professional Academy. Professor Thank you, Josephine, for assisting. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the third MOU signing. May I call upon again Professor Dr. Triloknath Singh, Professor Dr. Amya Bauming, and Mr. Niraj on the stage for the MOU signing between IIT Patna, Microtech Education Society, and Lincoln University College. Ladies and gentlemen, please join your hands. Please join your hands for this MOU signing between Microtech Education Society and Lincoln University College. Ladies and gentlemen, shake your hands. Yeah. So the fourth MOU signing is going on between Microtech Education Society and Lincoln Professional Academic Malaysia. Between Mr. Niraj Rajahan and Professor Dr. Amia Baumi. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for this MOU. Josephine. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together again for the MOU between Microtech Education Society and Lincoln Professional Academic Malaysia. Thank you very much, Dr. Amia Baumi, Mr. Niraj, Professor Singh, and the other delegates. Mr. Mahindran, we need your favor to clear up this table on the stage. The next session is the memento of appreciation. Oh. Toilet break. Yeah, let's take a 5 minutes break. We request all the faculty members, administrator to remain seated because we have some speeches and presentations are going on after this. Mrs. Alpana Singh, welcome to Lincoln University College. Mizan. Yummy.